What are the consequences of not adhering to the UK's national minimum wage laws? Not surprisingly, employers face significant penalties and damage to their reputations, while employees experience financial hardship. The conversation surrounding the national minimum wage (NMW) has gained momentum, particularly in the wake of reports highlighting significant underpayment issues across the UK. Employers who fail to pay their workers the NMW soon find themselves at the heart of serious legal and financial repercussions. What does the law say about the NMW? The national minimum wage was first introduced in the UK in 1998, aimed at ensuring that all workers receive a basic standard of pay for their labour. As of April 2025, the current NMW stands at £12.21 for those aged 21 and over, with different rates for younger workers, apprentices, and those on specific training programs. The law is clear. All employers are obligated to comply with these minimum pay rates, and failure to do so can result in significant consequences. The UK government regularly updates these wage bands, and employers are responsible for staying informed and compliant. Non-compliance not only impacts employees' livelihoods but can also severely damage a business's reputation and lead to financial penalties. What are the financial consequences for employers who do not pay it? When an employer is found to be in breach of the national minimum wage legislation, the repercussions can be severe. The government has the authority to impose financial penalties that can reach up to 200% of the underpaid amount. For instance, in May 2025, the government identified 518 businesses that collectively owed over £7.4 million to their workers. This not only represents a substantial loss for the employers, but also underscores the necessity of rigorous payroll practices. In addition, businesses may be liable for back payments owed to employees. This could mean significant financial strain, especially for smaller businesses. If an employee has been underpaid over a long period, the sum owed can accumulate to a considerable amount. Beyond financial implications, failing to adhere to the NMW regulations can lead to reputational damage. News spreads quickly within the business community, so companies named and shamed for wage failures might face scrutiny from the public, stakeholders, and potential clients. This not only affects current operations, but can also hamper future business opportunities. The government has underscored the need for accountability among employers, stating that they will continue to name and shame those who fall short of their obligations. Such measures serve both as a deterrent and as a call to action for organizations to ensure their wage practices align with legal standards. What's the impact on employees? Underpayment of wages significantly impacts employees, leaving them with diminished financial resources. Many workers rely on their wages for essential expenses such as housing, food, and transportation. When organizations fail to pay the NMW, employees can face real hardships that extend beyond just financial strain. It can affect their morale, job satisfaction, and overall well-being. The detrimental effects can be further compounded for vulnerable employees who may not have the means or knowledge to challenge their employer over wage discrepancies. The Low Pay Commission emphasizes that underpayment not only harms the affected individuals, but also disadvantages compliant employers who follow wage laws. Understanding the ramifications of failing to pay the national minimum wage is essential, and employers should take proactive steps to ensure compliance. Regular training and open communication can mitigate the risk of wage discrepancies. Employers should remember that workers who suspect they have been underpaid have several avenues for recourse. They are entitled to report their employer to HMRC, which will then investigate potential breaches of wage law. Transparency in pay practices empowers employees to demand fair pay, and publicized cases of wage violations serve to highlight the support available for workers facing underpayment issues. The implications of not paying the national minimum wage extend far beyond mere financial penalties. Employers risk reputational damage, financial strain, and legal consequences, while employees face significant hardships. Awareness and education on the legal framework surrounding the NMW and NLW will help ensure that both businesses and workers are protected. Employers must commit to fair pay practices, prioritizing compliance with NMW rules as a fundamental aspect of their operations. By doing so, they contribute to an equitable workforce where every employee is valued and adequately compensated for their work. This is not merely a legal obligation, but a commitment to fair treatment in the workplace. If anything I've written in my blog post resonates with you, and you'd like to discover more of my thoughts about ensuring your organization is paying the national minimum wage to all of your workers, then do call me on 01908 774 320 and let's see how I can help you. Don't forget to stay updated with our daily social media posts on Facebook.